Hi, this is Kateryna and Issara from I Was Diagnosed.
Hi. I wanted to just briefly talk about something that is near and dear to my heart, which is basically how I look at certain opportunities I have to change my behavior, and behavior, but so there's a little story I wanted to share. So I'm not a morning person at all whatsoever.
And I'm not either.
And she isn't either. But when Kateryna got diagnosed, it was like she had to start exercising more. And my routine was like I would get up at like 11 or just whenever and do whatever. And what I saw was that every time I did that, it was kind of undermining your ability to constantly do exercise.
Yeah, because I knew I had to get up, but seeing you in bed would just make me not want to do that.
Yeah, and so basically it came down to issues of how your environment shapes your behavior and how much willpower you have and things like that. And there's a lot of bad mythology that easily gets moralized about how if you don't have the willpower to do something, you're a bad person or you're lazy or something. But really, it's like if your environment is not calling you to be a certain way, you're just not. It's the way you're.
I couldn't for years.
No,
I couldn't do it.
It's not you. It's just it's our neurology and our central nervous system. Our behaviors are just wired to our environment. So I had to make a really hard choice, which was do I want to be comfortable in the mornings or do I want to have my mornings work? Because it would cause conflict in our relationship. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I don't want to do it, but it's not about me wanting to do it. It's about changing the results that I'm getting. So I did that, and I started waking up at 7, which for me was really early, and it was brutal. And I did it, and it wasn't, the conversation for me wasn't about what feels better or anything. The conversation was really about what's it take to make this work. And I just want to share this because I think that if you have a significant other who is dealing with this, you need to step up your game, my friend. You need to level up. You need to start checking how you're contributing to that person's environment and how that can be either supporting or undermining their own willpower and routines. Because having this thing, it's like another full-time job. If you have to stay on top of it with diet, with exercise, with rest, with stress management, all of these things, it becomes a full-time job. And, you don't feel good sometimes. And so if I'm undermining that, it doesn't make it twice as hard. It makes it 4 times as hard. And then it impacts, your result. Yeah. So I just wanted to record this because this is a really important topic to me. And I'm always looking to step up my game here.
And I just have to say, it's so amazing since Issara started to do this. It's becomes an anchor for me in the morning. I don't have to be now in a conversation, do I want to do it or not? He wakes me up. Now I'm the person who stays in bed until 7:30, and then he wakes me up, and then we're doing the morning routine together. And it's just changed. My results increased, I don't even know what is it, from 0 to wherever they are now, which is we're exercising regularly.
Yeah, that was one of the single biggest tweaks that we did that made the hugest difference, I think, in terms of getting consistent results. You're welcome. Okay, that's it for now. Please hit subscribe. We'll be sharing more of these kind of, this relationship journey and behavioral modification, high performance things that we like to experiment with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Stop? All right.
Yeah.